Hello and welcome to episode number 21 of the Golf Front Podcast. My name is Brett Bevilacqua. I'm a realtor with Carolina Property Sales in Southern Pines, North Carolina. As if you didn't already know, each Monday I release a new podcast profiling a local golf course and the golf front homes that surround the course. This week, I went to Whispering Pines to play the Pines course at the Country Club of Whispering Pines. Just 15 minutes and about 7.5 miles from downtown Pinehurst, the Country Club of Whispering Pines is one of the area's best bargains. Opened in 1959, the Pines course, formerly known as the East Course, is an Ellis Maples design that has a number of tough holes and extremely tricky greens. Maples is also known for a number of great area courses such as Pinehurst No. 5, the Dogwood at the Country Club of North Carolina, and Quail Ridge. The Pines course is a par 72 that plays over 7,000 yards from the back and just under 6,400 yards from the white tees. It has a rating of 74.3 and slope of 138 from the tips, and 71.3 and 134 from the whites. The first hole is a medium-length par 4. You drive into a hill, and if you reach the top, you should have a decent shot at par. The green is a false front, and though large, is no stranger to 3-putts. There are also 3 bunkers surrounding the green. The second is a short par 3 with another large green, this time flanked by a pair of bunkers, with the one on the right the larger of the two. This green is also another easy 3-putt. The third is a lengthy par 4 with a fairway that is sloped from left to right. The green once again is the star of the show as it is sloped from back to front right. It is so much easier to land your approach shot on the right side and putt uphill. If you are going the opposite way, there's a good chance you could fall off the green. The fourth is a medium-length par 4 that gives the player a little break. You can let it rip off the tee as there is plenty of landing room, especially to the right past the bunker. There are 1 or 2 trees that could block your approach shot if you end up too far left. There are 3 bunkers surrounding the large, mostly level, and dare I say, easy green. I hate the 5th hole on the Pines course, probably more than any other hole anywhere. It is not only long, there is water in front of an aggressively sloped, back-to-front green that is surrounded by 3 very unfriendly bunkers. I have played the Pines course so many times, and I usually start thinking about the 5th somewhere on the 3rd fairway and forget about it somewhere around the 8th hole. Par this hole, and you are a better player than me because I never have. The 6th is a medium-length par 4 that bends to the left. Just avoid the bunker in the fairway at the top of the hill, and this hole is an easy par. The 7th is a short par 5 that plays longer because of the severe dogleg left not too far off the tee. Big hitters can cut the corner, but if you do, be aware there is a bunker to clear. For mere mortals, just go about 180 yards straight out off the tee and then get there in regulation. The green is mostly level and flanked by a pair of bunkers. The par 3 8th is short except from the tips where it plays over 200 yards. There is a giant bunker left of the large green and a smaller one to the right. Again, the greens on this part of the course aren't nearly as tough as the first 3. The 9th is one of my favorite holes on the Pines course. This short dogleg right is tempting to let it rip, but any approach shot from the left of the bunker on the right side will give you a chance for par. The real trick with 9 is the large bunker in front of a very shallow green. More often than not, I hit this green and trickle off the back. Sadly, the turn does not bring you back to the clubhouse. The 10th is a beast. It is nowhere near as tough as the 5th, but pars here are rare and I hate starting off the back with bogeys. This long par 4 plays over a small pond and then onto a ridge, which if you clear, leaves you a pretty steep downhill lie. The fairway slopes left to right after the ridge, and then you'll need to club up to reach this elevated green. The eye line of the approach is deceptive as a majority of players come up short, as the green is still a good 15 yards from the crest of the hill. 11 is another very long par 5. This dogleg left starts off an elevated tee box. I've given up trying to play it down the fairway as there is no advantage because the landing area is so small. Instead, I cut the corner over the tree and water, which if you try, you really have to crush your tee shot. From there, I am still a wood and a wedge from the green. There is water down the entire left side of the hole, and the green is very large. Take note as to pin placement. I believe the green is about 100 feet long. The 11th green is also on Moore County Regional's flight path. It isn't a nuisance. In fact, I've seen some pretty nice private jets just a few feet over this hole. 12 is a short par 3 over water to a shallow turtleback green backed by a bunker. It is rare that you will roll off the green into the water, but not unheard of, especially on the extreme left side of the green. The medium-length par 4 13th has a magnetic bunker just to the right of the fairway. Every time I miss a drive just slightly, I find that bunker. The green is protected by a lot of waste area, plus 3 bunkers. 14 is another long par 4 that turns to the left. You will need to get your drive out there to clear the bend. Favor the right side for the best angle at what will likely be a long approach shot to an easy green. 15 is a short par 5 and big hitters should be able to get there in 2. There is a sand cart path that runs across the fairway. That is usually a pretty good indication of who is getting to the green in 2. Over the path, you have a chance. The green is surrounded by 3 bunkers and, like most of the back, is less technical than the greens on the front. 16 is a long, slightly uphill par 3 where you may want to add a club. There is a bunker front right and also to the left, which is tough to see from the tee. 17 is a medium-length par 4 that turns a little to the right. Off the tee, I aim just to the left of the right-hand side bunker. The left side of the fairway makes for a much easier approach shot, especially with the bunker to the right of a mostly level green. 18 is a lengthy par 4. The lone bunker on the 18th is just sitting about halfway out on the left side of the fairway. The green is slightly elevated, and to be honest, it isn't a very memorable finishing hole. With that in mind, the Pines course at the Country Club of Whispering Pines can be a tough course if you let it. I have found that the 3 or 4 really tough holes here carry over onto the other holes I should score on, and in a way that makes it fun. I haven't played the Pines as much as I used to, but for the money, I plan on going back there soon. Plus, it's not a bad idea to check out their website. There are deals all the time. I have paid as little as $25 with the cart, though I think those days may be over, and as much as $44 to play either of the 2 courses at the Country Club of Whispering Pines. They have an extremely reasonable membership rate, and between golf, tennis, a pool, and a large clubhouse, Whispering Pines has a lot to offer. For more information, rates, membership, and vacation accommodations, visit their website at countryclubofwhisperingpines.com or give them a call at 910-692-6100 to book a tee time. If you are interested in purchasing a home, you can't go wrong with the town of Whispering Pines. Home prices run anywhere from just over $200,000 to well beyond $1 million. There is plenty of golf front property on the 3 courses in town, as well as some beautiful homes on Thagard's Lake. Whispering Pines is also a popular destination for military families who work on base at Fort Bragg. If you want to see Whispering Pines or anywhere else in the Sandhills, please give me a call at 845-365-3665 or send an email to brett@hmpfilms.com. Once again, I'm Brett Bevilacqua with Carolina Property Sales. Next week, we head south to Deercroft.